There's no one in the world today could beat me.
That was a right hand, and down goes Holmes from a crashing right hand.
These arrogant showboaters had the audacity to disrespect the one and only Iron Mike Tyson.
I see myself knocking out Mike Tyson, spectacularly knocking him out. There's no way he's going to beat me. No way.
Down goes Bruno into the ropes.
But little did they know that they were literally putting their head into the mouth of a raging lion.
Golota goes down.
Get ready to witness how Iron Mike delivers brutal punishment to these fools for their dirty tricks. This is Boxing Game. Here we go. The first rat standing in Tyson's way was Andrew Golota, infamous for his dirty moves and a seemingly endless appetite. And it seemed that, aside from boxing, Golota also enjoyed playing billiards, as he never missed a single ball in his way. But even before the fight, Tyson's mere presence filled Golota with fear, and he didn't dare to even look at Mike. As soon as the bell rang, Tyson, like a predator, charged at the massive rat, tearing him apart with every punch.
You can see there's some fear in his eye.
A big right hand. Down goes Andrew Golota. What a right, straight right on the button. Golota down.
Same right ended up in that cut, Steve.
A flash knockdown. He got up quickly.
Each blow was devastating, and the helpless giant could only wait for the life-saving bell.
Rights to the head. There's another right hand. Golota's chin withstanding that, but how much more can he take? Tyson again.
In the end, only the sound of the bell could stop the public execution.
Just hear that big right hand, got him all souped up. He's not bobbing and weaving behind the jab. He's bobbing.
Golota, unable to last 2 rounds with Mike, cowardly fled the ring, forever marking his place in boxing's Hall of Shame.
I don't think he wants to go on.
The crowd showed their disgust for this pathetic coward, throwing everything they could find at him.
After he quits at the end of 2 rounds. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Well, let's hope this doesn't really get out of
Iron Mike Tyson.
In 1988, Mike Tyson was about to face the man who would become his greatest enemy, Larry Holmes.
There's no one in the world today could beat me.
Holmes unknowingly created a monster that day by crushing the man young Mike worshipped, the one and only Muhammad Ali.
Oh, that's ridiculous with Holmes now. He's been watching the old Ali.
I say Ali used to float like a butterfly, he used to sting like a bee. But when he fight Larry Holmes, he'll fall in round 3.
At that time, Ali was already aging, with Parkinson's disease taking hold of him. The 14-year-old Tyson, tearfully watching the downfall of his hero, promised himself that one day he would avenge Ali's defeat. Finally, after years of waiting, Tyson got his chance to settle the score. Holmes, arrogantly underestimating the young man carrying Ali's legacy, decided to insult him.
I'm going down in history, not Mike Tyson. He go down in history as the SOB.
The other day, I said it to the newspaper that Mike Tyson can't carry my jockstrap.
But Tyson didn't fall for the provocations, knowing that in the ring, his fists would do all the talking.
All right, shake hands, good luck to both of you.
Before the fight, the great Muhammad Ali himself approached Tyson, asking him to avenge his loss.
the event that it is. Round 1.
Tyson's fists turned into hammers, and he pounded out the final chapter of the scoundrel's story.
Remember the numbering system we talked about before the fight.
Every second of the fight made Holmes regret what he had done to Tyson's idol.
There's a left hook. It's putting up a pretty good fight. Well, we talked about the fact that Holmes one day said he would jab, and the next day... That was a big right hand. Best punch of the fight.
And soon, not eager to drag out the one-sided destruction, Mike sent the cocky rascal crashing to the canvas.
Tries to... That was a right hand, and down goes Holmes from a crashing right hand.
The old Larry Holmes would always get up and fire back. And this finisher. What?
And down he goes again from another right.
Holmes rose, but by doing so, he lit the fuse, and Tyson's missile launched, detonating on target just seconds later.
And took another big right hand.
Tyson still has to be careful because that shot, that's
Huge
it.
right hand.
That should be it.
And down goes Holmes, and that's going to be it. It's over. That's all.
Mike Tyson looked like a bull in an antique.
In the end, Tyson avenged the legend and made sure Holmes felt every second of it.
Iron Mike Tyson!
In the early 90s, Donovan "Razor" Ruddock was a machine of destruction, leaving no hope for his opponents.
Die komt aardig door, gevolgd door een opstoot en dan weer een links en rechtse. En daar gaat hij.
That power. A left hook and down goes quick.
But one day, he showed everyone his dark side.
Now, Tim, what's going to happen? He hit him after the bell.
Feeling untouchable, Ruddock climbed the ranks, thinking that even Mike Tyson wouldn't be a problem for him.
One thing Tyson has is that he's been knocked out before by a lesser opponent, and he's going to sleep again.
They think Mike Tyson, Razor Ruddock dies. If he doesn't die, it doesn't count. If he's not dead, it doesn't count.
In 1991, the Titans finally collided in the ring.
Round one scheduled for 12.
As soon as the fight began, Razor wasted no time and began cutting into Tyson with his razors.
Both men throwing punches. Anyone? Throwing a big punch. He stumbled after the punch.
Left uppercut, right.
Little uppercut and then the right hand over. Oh, nice hook.
Here comes Razor Ruddock out of nowhere. A turning. A right.
Again.
A left uppercut by Razor Ruddock. That stunned Tyson. Now Tyson says no. Hit me again. And the bell sound.
But for Iron Mike, these hits were no worse than mosquito bites. In an instant, Tyson unleashed his full arsenal, punishing the arrogant rascal.
Henry Tillman in his last deal, an associate minister lets them know here for withstanding this kind of barrage. Oh, what a right! Mike doesn't seem to care. A hard body punch by
Integrity or his honesty. You can question his integrity or his honesty.
A flurry.
Good shots. He just doesn't quite get there.
There's a left by Ruddock. A left by Tyson, and down goes Ruddock.
What a counterpunch.
Only the referee could stop Tyson's torturous program, and the defeated Ruddock had no choice but to accept his loss.
TKO, mighty Mike Tyson.
In August 1986, Tyson stepped into the ring with the cocky giant Jose Ribalta. Ribalta arrogantly thought his massive size would help him easily crush Tyson, and his manager only fueled the fire.
There's a man that can beat Mike Tyson, it's Jose Ribalta. To this day, he hasn't faced anybody that can punch like Jose.
When the fight started, no one expected what came next.
Just as expected, not to try to exchange punch for punch. He can't do that. We talked to Tyson. He said, I don't mean to take anything away from Tillis.
Tyson's punches couldn't seem to faze Ribalta's strong jaw.
Kevin Rooney and Tyson, because he's not running like
to make Tyson respect, able to tie up Mike.
But after a brutal blow, Ribalta hit the canvas, and it seemed like the end.
Right hand by Mike Tyson is invited. And there was an uppercut. What a shot. You don't see that happen. A guy gets knocked down.
However, by some miracle, Ribalta got back up, leaving even Tyson shocked that Jose could survive such a powerful blow. But his strong jaw was the only thing he had.
And Jose got the worst of that one. The mouthpiece goes, and Tyson is on top of him. Ribalta ties him up.
And Tyson continued dismantling the giant, turning Ribalta's face into a ribeye steak.
Oh, another big left hand.
Tyson emerged victorious and proved that the cocky giant was no match for him.
Oh, what a shot! And Ribalta's down. He is up, but
hell yeah. That's a fighter.
And that's it.
I want to say that there's no way Ribalta could win the fight, but I think the official was wrong for stopping it.
Winner by TKO, Mike Tyson.
Jesse Ferguson, an American veteran with a record of 14 wins and 11 brutal knockouts, stepped into the ring with Tyson.
This fight, both knockdowns coming back. And now there's the third knockdown of the fight.
Ferguson had previously defeated Buster Douglas.
Jesse Thunder Ferguson! Wow!
The first man ever who shocked the world by knocking out Tyson.
The shot that will finish things in the uppercut. What an uppercut by Douglas, and down goes.
This made him a serious challenge for the 19-year-old Kid Dynamite. But Ferguson, arrogantly underestimating the young champ, made some very bold statements.
I'm strong in the later rounds, I get strong, and I feel that I can beat Mike Tyson.
However, on February 16, 1986, words ceased to matter, and it was time for fists to do the talking.
And it has been kind to Mike Tyson. Here we go.
The bell rang, and Tyson instantly rushed into attack. Using his deadly peekaboo style, Tyson began to dismantle the scumbag.
Those punches appeared low. Ferguson has lasted longer than have some of Tyson's 12 first-round knockout victims. But now,
it seemed like Tyson wasn't just aiming to knock out his opponent. He wanted to inflict as much pain as possible.
what makes Tyson so special. He threw a tremendous left hook, missed with it, and didn't go off balance. Always in position to punch.
Ferguson could only try to clinch Tyson, hoping for some sort of miracle.
This was the least active round of the fight.
But Tyson wasn't having it. With a brutal series, he sent Ferguson to the shadow realm.
Was in trouble in both the first and 10th rounds, and now he's in trouble here. Blood coming out from the nose of Jesse Ferguson. The right uppercut of Tyson has put him down. 6, 7.
In the end, Tyson won, brutally punishing the cocky Ferguson. In 1996, Tyson faced a British thrash talker, Frank Bruno.
Coming from Bruno. And Big Jesse is looking a little unsteady on his pins. Oh my word, he's not...
The muscular athlete believed in his own strength and, using his dirty mouth, decided to publicly insult Tyson.
But I want to knock him out so good into Don King's lap and wipe him off the map because he's bad for boxing and his people are bad for boxing. I see myself knocking out Mike Tyson spectacularly, knocking him out. No way he's going to beat me. No way.
Tyson, enraged by the insults, was ready to take his revenge and show Bruno his place.
27 pounds heavier, almost 4 inches taller.
From the very first seconds of the fight, Tyson wasted no time in showing the world why he was considered the baddest man on the planet.
If he makes a mistake early, you can't fix it, Jim. That was never great to begin with.
A left hook by Tyson, but Bruno was laying. Tyson's people wanted to bob and roll, be less of a target.
Only then did the foolish Bruno realize he was trapped in the ring with a bloodthirsty predator.
But it was a nice effort.
And anytime, oh, here comes Tyson. Tyson with a combination. Oh, a left hook by Mike Tyson, flush on the face of Frank Bruno. Another left. And
it seemed like Bruno thought he was cuddling up to Tyson like a pillow before bed.
Close to put any efforts toward punching if he's just worried about holding.
On Mike's side, he's not bobbing and weaving like he has.
Maybe the nerves and the jitters, he may be settling in.
Tyson looking to go back to his feet, and that Bruno doesn't have the foot speed to compete.
Without hesitation, Tyson quickly sent Bruno to the land of dreams, turning the trash talker into a sleeping beauty.
Bruno expected. He said he's not looking for the Tyson who fought McGillian Mathis. There's a combination uppercut by Tyson. Tyson laying it on, pouring it on. Down goes Bruno into the ropes. And it is all over. It is all over.
Champion of the world.
The rivalry between Tyson and Carl Williams started long ago when a 23-year-old Williams ruthlessly beat the 17-year-old Mike Tyson in sparring.
And the very next day, I came in the gym with a different attitude towards him. I went into the ring and I busted him up.
6 years later, the kid from the ghetto had become a living legend, sitting on the throne of boxing, while Williams could only boast about beating an inexperienced Tyson. In 1989, the long-awaited fight took place, and Tyson was itching to serve a hefty dose of karma to the rat.
He'll rush straight across here, Tyson, that's a certainty.
Williams tried to keep Tyson at a distance.
Yeah, good positive start from Williams. I would feel safer for him if he would back off and have a look at Tyson.
But it only took one punch from Iron Mike.
He hasn't done that tonight. I wonder if that's a change of plan with it.
Oh, what a left hook. Well, he certainly wasn't cold, Jim. In fact, it looks like Carl Williams has been knocked cold in the first round. Is he going to count him out or let him go?
With that single punch, Tyson took everything from Williams, his soul and his confidence, forever humbling the giant.
Out Iron Mike Tyson.
In January 1999, Tyson faced the despicable Francois Botha.
Darn good opinion. Let's see what he does.
From the start, Botha used the dirty tactics.
Tyson hasn't been hit in nearly 2 years. What will happen?
Pressure Smith dancing.
With a right cross. Misses with a right.
Mind that jab, you're right.
And he hasn't done it. He hasn't done it. Passes off.
But Tyson, unshaken, went right after him, flattening the scoundrel with brutal punches.
His pace is fast, which Mike knows no other way. I want to see how he should have just jabbed in and through.
This guy is just walking around hitting people. Not once. Now you go.
Knowing he couldn't win fairly, the coward struck Tyson after the bell, starting a scandalous brawl.
They continue to hit after the bell.
Here we go again.
Corners. Here comes security. It's bedlam in the ring.
Tyson had no tolerance for such behavior, so Tyson decided it was time to end the scoundrel's dirty game, and with one punch, he found the game over button on Botha's chin.
When you can't get all punches.
A strike and down goes Botha. That's all it took. One shot, he may not get up. Botha stumbling around. 8, 9, can he make it? It's over. It's over. Mike Tyson has returned.
One right hand. Back to the basics. That jab was big key for him when he was young.
Mike Tyson.
Now you know how Kid Dynamite struck fear across the heavyweight division.
Down in a professional fight.
And he's down again. And it's 23-pound weight advantage. And he put it on.
And especially how he loved punishing the bad guys. So, don't anger Mike Tyson if you want to save your ears.